What's up? Yeah, it looks a little freaky, huh? Well, hello. And welcome. So, first video ever. And not really sure where I'm gonna start with this, but I'm just gonna talk from the heart here. This is the beginning of a journal to myself, and I'm gonna pretend like I can't see myself as much as I can, because this is hard for me. So I've just been inspired by someone, and it has been that way from this person for a while now, since 2020. And yeah, I don't even know where to start. So I would say, let's start by introducing myself. My name is Benny. I am a musician. I'm a singer, songwriter, working on being a producer and entertainer. A whole damn lot of live, laugh, love. And yeah, I'm just gonna start creating content, and this is gonna start out as a journal. We'll see where this takes us. I have a persona under the name Con. And yeah, so basically why I'm making this is because I've been inspired by an artist. And in 2020, when I first kind of encountered her through media and social media, I kind of found a piece of myself that's been missing for a really long time. And that is being a musician. And it hasn't been missing, honestly. I think that it's just been dormant. I think I'm in this metamorphic stage of my life where I want to break out of and become the thing that I told myself I wanted to be since I was 4 years old. And so I am starting on this journey. The past year and a half, had my heart broken, was cheated on. It was my first relationship ever. Yeah, I feels like really low for some reason. I didn't know these helps. And this past year I've been on a journey to find myself again after that breakup, and still recovering from it. I went back to school for commercial music in the East Bay here, and I made that decision because I wanted to get in touch with the community. I wanted to get in touch with people who make music, who are artists, because so much of myself doesn't have that in my life. I have beautiful, amazing people in my life that I am so grateful for. And I think, like, I'm ready to get into it. I think I'm just ready. I'm just so done not creating. I'm so done not living my truth. I'm so done not inspiring others. And I want to remind myself, this is actually more a video for me, for future me, because the person I have recently been inspired by even more and more lately is Doechii. You probably know her. She just won a Grammy. Third female rapper to ever win Best Album I believe that was the award. But I've been so inspired by her. I remember hearing Yucky Blucky Fruitcake when it came out, and I kept going back to her. And when I started doing my deep dive into these artists' beginnings, and being inspired, and having a form of jealousy inside, but craving the same thing that they're going for and what they're going for, not just Doechii, but Orville Peck, Troye Sivan, Billie Eilish, my icon, Joni Mitchell, born to her on the couch at 4:30 in the morning. And yeah, I turned 30. When was that? 3 days ago. And I don't know, I'm excited to get into my 30s, but so much of me is scared of the fact that I haven't gotten started on my goals and my journey and my love for music, and I don't even know where to begin. And it's just the reason why I'm making this video, and I'm just gonna start journaling, and I've been inspired by Doechii, is because so much of her, I see so much of myself in her because of the way she's approached this whole path. And she's approached this whole path with honesty, vulnerability, genuinity, authenticity, and that has always been my life, but never in front of a camera, never on a stage, never any of that. And why that is so beautiful, and the reason that is so beautiful, is because her sharing her story has inspired me to live my life. So me sharing my story not only will be great to look back at, but this is going to help other people, other queers, other people that want to live their lives as musicians. And I don't want to hide anymore. And the same reason why I came out of the closet when I was 16 was to start living my life then, so I didn't have to live the rest of my life with friends that didn't fully know who I was, And it inspired them to be more themselves, and that's just, from now on, that's just the life that I want to live in. So this video is for me. This video is for those who are seeking community, those who are seeking inspiration, and who knows who's gonna be watching this in the future. And I have a lot of faith in myself, but I have a lot of doubt, and it's the endless battle of finding my truth and believing in myself truly. So this journal I'll be writing is going to be a form of therapy, I think, now that I'm already kind of realizing it, kind of already 8 minutes, 9 minutes in. Let's plug this bad bitch in. So I, last year when I broke up with my then boyfriend, I guess it was more than a year now, but I just had to think to myself, why am I not doing the thing that I've always wanted to do? Why am I not making music with people and creating and finding that part of myself and putting myself on stage to just have fun and create and find myself in that space, And so I'm pushing myself into that. We're going into this new year. It's February 14th. Oh, it's Valentine's Day. And I'm just gonna go into this and see what happens, and I want to hear what people think and how they feel. I want people to share their feelings with me, and I want to be inspired by people I don't know, and I want to be inspired by people I do know. Yeah, this is so hard for me. I think I don't know why it's been hard for me. Like this whole time I've been like trying to get myself to be like, oh, this has to be perfect. Even this has to be perfect. Even setting up for this video, I was like, the lighting has to be right. We were just in like all normal lighting just, you know, a minute ago. And I just had to like set all the things and create this space. And I had to grab my clothes because I wanted it to look cool. And I'm done trying to look a certain way for other people. And I just got done listening to Dochi's video. Maybe I'll learn how to attach a link to it. But let me find the video really quick. The video is, where the fudge is it? I don't know if I can even swear on here. Yeah. Okay. Core values. What do you really give a fuck about? Give a fuck about. Give an AF about. I don't know. Anyway, I'm not trying to swear. I don't know the rules and guidelines really. Maybe I can and it just demonetizes it or something. I don't know. Anyway, doesn't fucking matter. I don't care. This is a journal for me. And it's this video right here. And I'll maybe provide a link if I can, figure that out. But she talks about the struggle of really trying to just impress people, trying to do everything for other people. And I'm so tired of that. I'm so over that. And maybe it's like that milestone really has a way in my head of being like, you're done. You're done caring. You're done like providing for other people when it's not necessary at all. Like me creating art and me being on stage is for my soul. This is like for me. This is for others to feel inspired to create. This is so much. And I really hope that resonates with some people out there. And yeah, I guess maybe I should do like more what's about me. Like, you know, I've been singing since I was a little baby. Okay, not little baby, but like 4. And I'm just kind of like in a place where, yeah, let's make that happen, you know? Wow, okay, arms. I haven't worked out in a minute, so that felt good. Okay, maybe I'll like edit that out. That was pretty cringy. So, yeah, been making art since, been singing since I was really young. I came from 2 parents and I grew up in San Diego, Linda Vista. 2 parents who were really talented. A dad who played flamenco guitar and a mom who sang like Bonnie Raitt and Joni Mitchell, and those are, you know, big inspirations for me. And was raised in the church and sang in church a lot. And yeah, you know, growing up, kept singing choirs, went to high school, did band, played xylophone, snare, timpani, clarinet, and then I graduated and studied voice right in college, had a little scholarship for that, and then I continued, and I don't know where I'm even going with this. I'm wanting this to be a journal for me, but maybe it's also an introduction for you. Yeah, so after high school and into college, I then was partway through my vocal. I was studying voice, and then I realized I like creating music. And I was creating music on GarageBand for 10 years, and fast forward for a long time, and I found, well, let's rewind a little bit. I found this college called Foothill. I moved there and pursued music production. Great program there. Had to move back home, partially because I was living in my car, and also because my mom got breast cancer. So went and supported her, and she is fine. Now she's in remission. It's been a long time since then. That was when I was 21. I'm now 30. It's crazy. That was 9 years ago. And then I moved to Berkeley. And that's because it was closer to my brother, who went to Cal, and my really close friend, who I've now known 16 years of my life. And her and my brother were dating for a while, and don't need to know that information. And then I didn't know what I was doing. I came here for independence and a queer community, and to be a musician and find my independence, find my voice, find who I am. And I guess in a way that is it, but I feel like it's taken so long. And got into my first ever relationship, and got my heart broken, and cannot trust that person anymore. And it's hard. You just kind of somehow I was talking about music and my musical journey, and now we're here. And it kind of stops you in your tracks for a while when you go through something like that, something that's heartbreaking, and it stuns you. You just kind of don't know what to do, and that's kind of what happened. And then I think I've just been trying to put the pieces back together of the life that I was trying to lead, when I moved to Berkeley altogether, before I met that person, and I wasn't putting my all into it, and now realizing there's so much that goes into it. It's not just gonna fall into my lap. There's so much work out there. There's taking dance lessons, there's taking music production, there's learning how to organize a computer and files, there's learning tech aspects, there's songwriting methods, there's just the list is crazy, and learning more about fashion and dressing, which I've always loved, and performing, and where to do shows and where to get merchandise, how to do advertising. And I'm ready for all of it, but at the same time I can't do all of it at the same time. I can't do all of it at the same time. So not gonna try to do all of it at the same time, but sure as fuck want to. That would be the dream, to be able to do that, but I have rent to pay. Look at this amazing house that I've made for myself, and I love it. I'm so grateful for every second of it, but to keep up with this is hard work. I gotta go to my serving job, where I don't care too much about food because I'm a literal trash panda who eats whatever is in front of him. I love good food and bad food. But it's hard to do it all. And that is another reason why Dochi inspires me. She is open and talking about that exact thing. All of it, doing all of it all the time, and being able to try to balance everything is so difficult. And seeing her, hearing her talk about that is freeing. That's so freeing to hear that. So I yeah, there's no words to like really go into. There's so many videos I'll make, I think, about journaling and just updates and what I'm doing, maybe going to work and what makes me tired, what I do for producing. So yeah, actually let's talk about that, you know. For future me, this is what we're gonna make this about, you know. We're gonna talk about making music, we're gonna talk about going to work, we're gonna talk about the struggles of just, you know, going into your 30s trying to make a dream happen, trying to make your passion your career, you know. And I know a lot of people are like, maybe you shouldn't make your passion your career. It's like, that's what I want to do for the rest of my life, is make music, inspire people, connect with all kinds of faces and people, and this is what I want to do. And it's more than just music to me. It's entertainment, it's like dancing, it's like fashion, I just have so much love for it, and so much I want to do with it, and so much I want to be for myself, and for people that know me, you know, like that I love. I want to show up for them, and I want to provide for my mother in a way that I can do what I'm passionate for, or like I don't know, you know what I mean? Like I want to do what I'm passionate about and use whatever I make from that to like help out my mom. And I don't care how long it fucking takes to make that happen. I'm gonna make it happen. And there's no way, working consistently, trying hard for it. So this is like my commitment. This is like a video for that, and this is a video for me to hear in the future where I started. Wish I could have really been documenting earlier, but we can't think that way, can we? No. This is just me documenting how I'm feeling right now. I'm feeling inspired. There will be really high ups, and there are going to be a lot of lows, and I just keep learning that lesson and know that there is always a way out of the low. And when you're feeling really high, just know sometimes that could go away just like that. Something could happen. But we're trying to get that under control, aren't we? We're trying to make our life livable. So, I mean, as much as we can with this current state of the economy and the way things are going. So we won't get into that. Maybe that's something else we can talk about on a different video. I don't know. I'm just excited to actually like break the seal here and finally make a video that is really long. So to those who have maybe listened to this all the way through, which will probably be 3 people for the longest time or something, until I make it, you know, until I'm actually somewhere with it, and then some 100 or 200 people will look back at this video and be like, oh, that was his start. And I truly believe that. And I'm starting to like believe in myself more and more every day. And I'm saying it out loud here, posting it somewhere. And even if along the way, I find that it's not something that I want to do on stage, and I find a different passion, so be it. So I'm gonna wrap up this video, and yeah, let's just put this on for you. I have many looks. It's one of my favorite masks to wear, and I've chosen a mask because I've kind of wanted to conceal my personal life as much as possible if I'm doing stages and whatnot, because it's kind of, I kind of just want to keep a lot of my personal life as much as possible. I don't want to mix up my life into something that I can't keep hidden anymore, and I can't go anywhere and have a normal life or whatnot. But also, on top of that, it's just cool. Like, when you see this, you remember it, you think about it, And I don't know, I just love this look right now. I can't wait to see what I come up with in the future. I will wear more stuff on this show, so this is going to be a lot about, this is going to be a lot about a lot of things, really. And it's going to be about fashion, it's going to be about trauma, it's going to be about emotions, it's going to be about, anything. I'm just going to talk about all of it. I'm going to talk about entertainment. I'm going to talk about figuring it out. I'm going to talk about dancing. I'm going to talk about talking to friends. I'm going to talk about being a server. And hopefully, that is inspiring to some of you. This is, I don't know how to tie this, but hopefully that's inspiring to people. I really don't know, never really had been on YouTube for anything, and I just kind of like, I'm ready to like stop being in this cocoon. I'm ready to stop hiding behind this idea of shame, or I'm done hiding behind being shy about promoting or like what I'm going to be perceived as to other people, or whatever, or thinking about how the process is going to go. I'm just going to do it, see what happens, see what sticks, hear feedback. I'm going to link some stuff. I have a SoundCloud up with some of my stuff. There are so many projects I am kind of working on. I'm in school right now, kind of trying to learn more of the mastering. I have the singing skills, and I have the rhythm, and I can make stuff. I just have to find all the right things and the pieces, and it's gonna happen soon. So I'm gonna start creating more and talking about it more. Anyways, I'm gonna do a couple poses. That was weird. All right. Anyway, signing off.